I just finished my last exam for this year, and 2023 has been such an academic year of going back to school, going back to university, and taking all the courses. This year has been one of the most stressful academic years. I think it is definitely the most stressful academic year I have probably ever have had, and really tried my best. I gave my best efforts a lot of the times in order to do well and still be taking care of myself. I can see myself working in the pediatric unit. That would be the dream career. I always want to work for Sick Kids Hospital, and I hope one day I can work in a big hospital like that for sick children. I really believe that I would be a great candidate for it, and I'm going to work really hard to get there. It's kind of hard sometimes, I would say, having gone back to school when I did the exercise science graduate certificate after the pandemic, actually. So it's been 2 full years of school, and I haven't really been working that much, and I hopefully will be find work very soon, because I really want to save up again in order to go back for even more school. I feel like I'm really ready to make a change, and I really want to get out of my comfort zone. I think that for so long I just kind of stay in my comfort, and I realize that whenever I am uncomfortable, whenever I do things that aren't comfortable for me, things turn out all right. You know, I was very hesitant. I was actually nervous, but quite excited to go back to school in January. So yeah, at the very beginning of this year, and I did it, and I'm very glad I took that step. I mean, I was thinking of it from last September, but I had a good experience. It was incredibly lonely though, but I did it, and I'm finally done all the courses that I need in order to apply to the schools that I want, and fingers crossed that I did good on my last exams. And well, biochemistry was really stressful, I have to say that. I think throughout this year, biostats has to be the most difficult course I have ever taken. Anatomy was very interesting to me. It was a lot of memorization, but it was fine, and I really enjoyed that course as well. Yeah, reflecting upon the year, I have to say it was stressful. Not gonna lie, I have to admit it, it was not easy. There were many times where I felt a lot of anxiety, and I did it. I mean, I always prove to myself that I can do hard things, and when I set a goal, I can do it, and that's how I like to treat myself. And with everything, when I set a goal, I do it, I get it done, and I prove to myself that I can do hard things, and I'm always there for myself. I always have me. I am hopeful, and I think applying at the end of this month makes the most sense to me. I feel like I want to be able to use all the courses and all the hard work that I put into this year in applying. I mean, I don't want to think about having worked this hard just to take another year off, and taking another year off of not doing my passion or my dream of really being there for children in hospital. I really want to be a part of healthcare, and I know exactly why I do, and I'm gonna make it happen. And this video is documenting it, and yeah, I guess we'll see where things go, but I'm gonna keep this video to remind myself that yes, I'm gonna be applying, and I'm going to do everything I can in order to get it. I'm going to write a great supplementary essay. I'm going to do my best in order to get that spot, and as much as it scares me to relocate and move, if I had to, I'm going to do it, because I cannot always stay in comfort. I know that. I mean, when I went to Mac at the age of 18, I was uncomfortable, but it excited me, and that turned out to be the probably best decision I've ever made in my entire life, was to leave home and go to McMaster. So I know that with big decisions like this, everything turns out fine in the end, and this really excites me, and I will make that happen for myself. I know that I can make things happen for myself, and I'm gonna go for it. I need to make things happen, and it starts this year, and I'm gonna continue doing so. So thanks for joining me on this journey, and I'll update you another time. Today I am going to be finishing up writing my supplementary essays. I made a promise to myself that I am going to finish them today on the 24th, and yeah, I am very excited. It kind of drives me forward to we'll see how everything goes, and yeah, I had really considered pursuing physician assistant studies. I just could not get it out of my brain. I kept thinking about physician assistant studies, and so I am applying. I already actually sent in my application for U of T. I'm going to receive my applicant number hopefully in the next few days. I wrote my whole resume and CV for the U of Manitoba application, as well as the statement of intent. I really hope I get one or the other. Ever since I made this decision, I know it's right. It feels like this dream of mine right now is where I want to be. It's the highest of the high in my dreams, and I'm going for it, and it feels good, and it feels like I'm getting up every day with this goal of mine that I wanted for so long, but I was so scared to reach, but I'm finally going for it. So this video is to keep me accountable that I am going to give my best shots in Casper in the next 4 days that I have on January 10th at 8 p.m. I'm going to try to reach that 4th quartile. I'm trying to get all my references in, and yeah, hopefully all goes best, all goes well, and things are looking up. I have so much hope filled in me the past couple days, and I know this is the right path. It just feels right. Looking back, and I was just scared of PA applications, but I'm finally going for it, and I'm quite proud that I made a decision. Most problems are more complex than they seem to be on the surface. Suggesting that additional information gathered is likely required will highlight your ability to question assumptions, to be mature in your reflection on these issues, and to seek out additional perspectives, resources, and sources. I went ahead and applied to PA school because I could not get it out of my mind. I kept thinking about it every day, and it just felt right, and it feels right. I mean, I definitely want PA, so I'm thinking it would be less stressful to just honestly just go for PA school, but then and it's very likely that I mean, it's very likely that I don't know the outcome, but sometimes I have to be comfortable with not knowing. I mean, I can always take a year off and work, which would be great, because I haven't been working as much as I wanted to. Honestly, with going back to school, it's been a whole year. Last year, I spent the whole year in school. Like, it was probably my most stressful academic year. Definitely my most stressful academic year. I mean, the exercise science program was stressful, but it was fun. However, in the past year, it was really, really stressful. I mean, I'm pretty sure I lost a lot of hair over the summer. That's why I kept wearing a baseball cap. I'm laughing about it now, but it was actually really stressful. And yeah, I'm quite proud of myself. I did it last year. I mean, I wouldn't change a thing. I was very happy at this time last year going back to school. So yeah, I'm excited to how things would be like. But I would update anything. Hopefully, I do get interviews. Fingers crossed is my dream, and I'm going for it. And it feels really good. It feels really good. I always have a drive to learn more about different things, or else I get bored. I think if it wasn't for the cost of school, I would probably be going to school as much as I can. I really do love learning. I love gathering more information. Of course, exams are stressful, but the learning aspect is really cool to me. I like learning about things I'm genuinely interested in, and a lot of things I'm interested in were also due to past experiences. So today has been a pretty good day. I've been staying away from my phone, which has been so much better for my mental health. Like, I would recommend it to everyone. I don't think being on a cell phone is something that we should be doing as individuals, and I don't think we're meant to be doing that. The technology is great and all for advancements in healthcare and access to care, but it is not good for one's mental health. I don't think so. And I definitely wanted to go back to do more school, but I told myself that even if I don't get PA, I'm going to try my best for sure, but even if I don't get it, I'm not going to be distraught. I promise myself this, and this video will keep me accountable because it's really the best option that I have at this time, so I'm going to give it my best shot. However, if I don't get it, I do have a plan B, and that, well, I guess plan C, and that is hopefully all works out. I am getting better with the unknown, and has been really great for me mentally, and I've been also working out, but working out so my body feels good, and not just kind of like beating my body down with heavy strenuous workouts to the max each and every time. That was not good for me. I knew that, and I was stressed out, but now it feels a lot better. Hey, I see a bit of my muscle, but yeah, it feels a lot better. I've been enjoying my workouts more and feeling more relaxed, doing some yoga, and yeah, I'm practicing more self-compassion. And I always look up to the classmates that excel a lot in their academics or their professional path, and I know that I can be that too, and I am excited for the future. I'm going to create a good life for myself. I tell myself this a lot, and I truly believe it. I know I will. Hi, so this is just a bit of, I just wanted to record this video as a bit of an update on what I've been up to and how things played out after I applied to physician assistant studies, and I would like to say that I do not get any of the PA schools that I applied to. I have gotten rejection letters for 2, but I am pretty sure, based on the timeline, that I didn't get the third one as well. And although at first it was a little bit disheartening, especially the second rejection, I realized that it was an important learning process for me. It was a good learning process, and it allowed me to understand how the application process is for the study of medicine, and it is something that I would not have fully understood, I believe, if I didn't apply for myself. And I'm very glad I applied because it showed myself that I can go after what it is that I want, and even if I don't get it, it helps me be more comfortable with rejection and with knowing that just because I was rejected from these schools, it doesn't mean that I would not be a good healthcare professional. It means that I was not competitive enough at the time, and I'm okay with that, and I'm so glad I applied, even if I'm able to get my application through, and I'm very thankful. Hi, this is just a quick update. I did not end up getting physician assistant studies. I have had 2 rejections, and I am expecting another one because based on the timeline, I'm pretty sure I did not get it, and that's okay. Of course, I felt a little bit disheartened, especially during the second rejection, but because I didn't have too high of expectations thereafter I applied, it kind of made me realize that everything is based on your mindset, how you react to everything, and it was a great learning process for me to apply, even though I spent hundreds of dollars to apply to the 3 schools that I applied to. It was a good learning process. I don't think I would have fully understood what it is like to apply to PA studies and the study of medicine in Canada if I did not try to go for it on my own. I mean, I don't really know what else to say other than I tried my best, and it's been a long while, and of course when I read it, I was already expecting it because it's been long since I applied, and I was for sure that interviews were done already. However, I still couldn't help but feel rejection, and what I learned from this is that rejection is going to hurt, whether you like it or not, whether you expect it or not, but it is your reaction to it that really counts. And so I chose not to let it bother me because I have already figured out another path that I wanted to go into, and I'm very excited for it, but I'm not going to announce it just yet. I am definitely going to be going back to school as well, and although it's not PA, I have decided to go a different route at this time. PA can always be at the back of my mind, and who knows for the future, because I am very passionate about the occupation. However, I don't want to wait longer and apply again and not know if I'm going to get it. Of course, I should persevere and keep applying, but I am already a non-traditional student, and I kind of want to get back into the workforce very soon again. I mean, I've been back to school for 2 whole years after having worked after my undergraduate degree and McMaster, and then going back to school as a non-traditional student, and it has been a great experience. However, I would really like to contribute to society again. I've always loved learning. I really want to contribute to the healthcare system as soon as possible, and so I'm very excited of the path I'm taking. I believe that everything does happen for a reason, and so to all out there who might be in this application process or in the process of it, I want to let you know that you should not be discouraged. It is amazing that you're giving it your all, and I would say keep giving it your all because you prove to yourself that you're going to go after what you want. And the quote says, shoot for the stars, and if you don't get, I mean, it's shoot, believe in that, or I forgot what the quote was, shoot for the stars, and even if you don't get to the stars, you're going to land among the moon, or something like that. But yeah, I've not been feeling as bad as my first 2 rejections, actually, because I've gotten used to it. So when it came to the third one today, I was not as discouraged as I felt when I got the second one. So definitely it gets easier, and I hope each and every one of you gets what you want. A lot of respect to those who got in the cycle this year to Canadian PA studies, and I wish you the very best in your studies. And I know that it takes a bunch of hard work, and you all earned your spot, so I'm very happy for everyone who did get that spot. I know how hard the application process is, having gone through it myself now, and I mean, not hard, it's just a little bit of a more time-consuming process, which you really have to give it your all in that supplementary essays that and in your grades, the GPA as well, and doing the extracurriculars, having that healthcare experience. So I know, and I truly believe that all you will be amazing PAs who got in, and so this video is a reminder to myself when I look back that I can rest easy knowing that I tried for what I want, and even if I didn't get exactly that, I did get something else, and I'm very much looking forward to it in a few months, starting as a student again. So this is just an update, and so I'll see you all next time. Bye, and sending you all the love in the world.